Hey guys, Ericsson here. What if the most important CS2 data tool is showing incorrect data and actually impacting the market because of it? In this video I'm breaking down how the CSFloat database has recently changed, why it matters and how it could impact your CS2 investments. Make sure to stick around until the end because I'll be doing another giveaway as well. For many CS2 players and investors, the CSFloat database has been one of the most reliable tools out there, whether it's checking rare float values or simply tracking supply data. And that's exactly what I've been doing for a while now, tracking covered skin supplies to estimate their consumption rate and trade ups. And I've come across something pretty crazy. Shortly after the introduction of the Dead Hand terminal, the database stopped updating. Now, after more than 5 weeks, it's finally live again, and the new supply data shows some pretty drastic differences compared to the older version. Since February this year, I've been tracking total supply as well as factory new supply for every covered skin from cases, checking the data every 7 days. These led to two key observations. First, the supply of some skins increases very slowly or sometimes not at all over several weeks. As you can see here, the factory new supply of some skins increased by fewer than 10 items over a 4-week period. In one of my previous videos I already explained that such low supply increases are mainly caused by high case prices, low unboxing rates and skins being consumed in covered trade-ups. My second key finding was that some covered skins exist in much lower proportion relative to their total supply than their drop chances would suggest. And again, covered trade-ups most likely play a major role here. Now, after the database went live again, I compared the new data to the period before the Dead Hand terminal update, and here's what I found. For some covered skins, total supply has dropped between 12 and 20% within just the 36 days. The same applies to certain skins and their factory new or lowest possible float supply. But it wasn't just decreases, we also saw massive increases. For factory new supply, fewer skins were affected, but even there, increases up to 24% were observed. Changes like this are anything but natural, and to give you some context, here is a comparison. During a 4-week period from mid-February to mid-March, the largest supply changes were only around 2%. To me, neither the skins affected nor the scale of these changes really made sense, so my initial assumption was that CSFloat might have changed the way they collect and process their data. To confirm this, I tried reaching out. The AI support described the data collection process as something similar to a search engine constantly scanning a larger number of Steam inventories. This naturally leads to so-called blind spots, meaning skins that aren't captured or missing data due to private inventory settings. If an inventory is made private, it can no longer be scanned, meaning any skins inside it may stop being tracked. This can also affect trade-ups, since consumption might not be recorded until the inventory becomes public again. To get more detailed information, I reached out to the CSFloat support again, but their response was fairly general. Search result counts are estimates, not exact numbers. They are derived from extrapolations based on database pages, which means fluctuations like this are considered normal and the data shouldn't be treated as perfectly accurate. From my understanding, these database pages are essentially the scanned Steam inventories, and since their extension has access to thousands of inventories, these estimates should in theory be relatively accurate. And here's the problem. Lately, the data has become way less reliable than it used to be. Just 4 days after collecting my latest data, I checked the database again, and once again there were significant supply fluctuations. What stands out here is that the skins with the largest relative changes all share something in common. They are cheap, still frequently unboxed, and commonly used as filler in trade-up contracts. Whether trade-up usage is actually the cause here remains unclear, but if it is, then supply data, especially for lower rarity skins that are used even more heavily in trade-ups, should be treated with caution, as fluctuations there could be even more extreme. One thing is clear to me: in the weeks before the Dead Hand terminal update, supply data was much more stable and consistent across all skins. These rapid and extreme fluctuations just don't make sense, and in my opinion they can't be explained by just a few blind spots like private inventories. Before this, I never observed fluctuations of that scale, neither positive nor negative, across the 79 skins I've been tracking weekly. So keep in mind, the supply data in this database should really only be used as rough indicator, and it may be far from the actual real supply. If you made it this far, comment !win a skin to enter the giveaway for an Orb Green Energy. I would really appreciate a like and subscription, and I will see you in my next video or stream. Bye!